Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2024 as we continue our creative team run here with Broyar Racing. We're on our third race going to Melbourne. Currently second place team overall, not too bad. Second and third place drivers, although Carlos Sainz is really good, as you can see. Now, that being said, we've only built one part. Ibanez has the one and only part that we've actually built so far. It's a side pod on her car. So we do have more parts coming in soon. We will have an underfloor in time for Melbourne. In fact, we should have both underfloor in time for Melbourne. That's awesome. And we'll have a second side pod for Fernandez for Melbourne as well. So both of those are going to be really good to see. Yeah. Yeah, we'll figure it out. How much time do we have left on design? We got 8 days, so we will have a design before Melbourne. Actually, we'll have 2 designs coming up before Melbourne as well. So, the more the merrier. We're probably going to be designing pretty deep this season because I'm kind of putting all my cards on the table for this season. We didn't discover a fault that could have escalated over time. We got that resolved. Okay, so we're back to designing. Unfortunately, some of our designs, I guess, were paused for a bit there. There is our suspension. I believe that's our third suspension, or second design, but you know what I mean, third overall. So that is the one that we probably want to go ahead and build some of. I'm not saying we won't do more designs later, but we'll at least build some of these now. This will bump our tire preservation up big time while still getting our low speed back up, as well as a little bit of a boost in acceleration. So all positives across the board. Will we get one of those in time for Melbourne? We will not get one of those in time for Melbourne. That is all right. And then we'll go back to designing some more parts. What do we got designed now? Honestly, we're at the point now where we would be designing parts that we've already, well, effectively designed, right? So normally underfloor would be your best bet there. What is our worst thing now? I mean, dirty air tolerance is still our worst, but we're getting a lot of that from our front wing. So it's really hard to determine which of these we would really want to work on, because it's a little bit, you know what? Actually, let's do this. Let's make sure we go to our car here, and let's make sure you have, because I think we do have another underfloor. We do. Put that on you, and then let's go ahead and put both side pods on. That works. And that way we can hopefully have a better gauge of where we're at overall. Currently 9th and 6th car, so the 6th car with that new underfloor. Awesome, but again, still don't have those in there. But the engine cooling up to 2nd, that's huge. Top speed starting to drop off a little bit, so it feels like top speed is something we want to work on as well. Which all of these actually help with top speed technically. I mean, part of me says underfloor. Underfloor is just usually the most impactful. Let's look at rank 2, the car 2 rank on grid. Car 2 rank on grid. It's still dirty air tire preservation, but again, once we get the suspension, that'll take care of tire preservation. Dirty air again is going to come from a combination of front wing, rear wing. I think our underfloor needs to help with top speed, maybe. Get that back into a good space. A little boost to that. Airflow sensitivity. I mean, we just lowered these back down. I mean, I don't like the idea of losing ground here, though. So I'm actually going to bump these up enough that hopefully we don't lose ground on anything. Maybe it is just middle of the ground for all of those. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Maybe we have to lose a little bit of ground to gain 1/4 kilometer per hour of top speed. Do I just need to trust that the dirty air tolerance is going to come from somewhere else? I think we can drop that down a little bit. I just don't like the fact that we're not losing any ranking, though, across the board here, right? Losing a little bit of overall, but that's just for this one part. And we're gaining some, you know, a bit of a chunk of top speed. Not much, but some. I mean, again, 0.25 is not insignificant. And we're actually gaining across the board for this one, but that's just because he doesn't have the second underfloor yet. So it's a little bit of a drop in underfloor here. Gain in a few other areas. Maybe this is still an okay part to do. I think it's fine. This will just be a normal part. We only have the one engineer. Doesn't matter, so we'll go ahead and run with that. Do we want to move any engineers around because of timing? Actually, let's see here. If we got you done in 30 days, then we can have 2 of you guys done in time for Miami. So if we could trim off one somewhere else, will that add anything? It will not add anything, so let's take that away. And then let's come back over here, get you down. I think that'll be down to 30. That's perfect. So that'll work. That'll get us underfloor just in time. 3 days on the front wing. This is a big one. This front wing is the big one, because I think this is going to be the one that's going to help with our dirty air stuff the most. We were supposed to have that done in time for Melbourne, but with the delays, that did not happen. Very disappointing. I mean, there it is. Just a couple days late, right? So, very, very unfortunate. I like that they're all very unhappy for strange, unknown reasons. So, let's go manufacture. We're definitely manufacturing. Oh, we can't yet. So, we're definitely kind of stuck right now without having more factory slots. That's unfortunate. I don't think we're working on a factory, are we? Here you are, not at the moment. We might soon. Although I doubt the factory's going to come into play in time to matter. Both of those. Did we get a second underfloor in time? We did. Nice. Did we get a suspension in time? Not yet. All right. Well, we'll get the, I mean, these are going to take several days, so we'll just have to get the front wings at a future date. I mean, it is what it is. But we need all these parts, so I guess it's okay. Next design. What are we designing next? I mean, part of me says just do another front wing, even though it's not going to be amazing. It's still going to be a little bit of something. Front wings are so impactful. Just doing more front wings just it does feel overall like a good move. No hours on this one, of course. Same kind of deal, though. If we're going to do this one, I kind of want to bump it up just to make sure we get a little bit of extra lifespan out of it. One extra race of lifespan just feels like a good idea. And then really just, I don't know. This is a tough one. I mean, let's focus on what we would normally focus on and then see what we need to adjust after that. I mean, we're still gaining positives across the board just with this design right here. I think we just do another one of these. It's a small boost across the board. It's not like significant, but it's something. Every percentage point helps, right? So let's do that, and we will put, I guess, a couple guys on there. We'll be able to get technically one done in time for Miami, maybe. Honestly, we probably just target Imola, which would put us at... We'll get 4 done in time for Imola, which is perfect. So actually, I think we do that. And we just stick the other engineer on some other project that will help. Possibly the rear wing down here. Or the chassis. This is only the second rear wing. Only the second chassis. So neither one of those are ones we're planning on building. How many days can we get off of that? 1 day off of that. 2 days off that. Okay, we'll take that 2 days. And we'll go with that. All right, I like it. And let's go. 8th and 9th cars. So, you know, definitely still not quite there. Other teams are obviously still designing parts, as you would expect. I didn't think they were just going to roll over and wait for us to pass them. At least not during the design phase. During the research phase, we definitely are passing them. During the design phase, not so much. All right, do we go aggressive again? Or do we go middle of the road? Maybe until we get our rest of our parts, we go middle of the road here. I think that's fine. I mean, it's still a 4th place finish projected for her. I like that it's saying... What? Car performance 2nd? I don't understand the difference here. I don't understand what that's saying, to be honest. Those notes or those tooltips or whatever seem contradictory. Okay, let's... first off, we definitely want to not be running our good engines here. I did not mean to run them in the race last time. But it's alright. And then... I will go do practice and I'll bring you guys back for qualifying. Alright, we're back for qualifying. 100% on the car setup, so good stuff there. I don't think there's any used tires to put on right now, so there's not. So let's just get into qualifying and hope that we can get, hopefully get both drivers into the third qualifying. That would be nice. It's a very fast track on this one. This is a balanced track, so that's something to think about with that as well. Probably drop it down to about, I don't know, 10 and a half, 10, something like that. All right, let's go with that. Should still be able to get 2 full stints in, I believe. No purples from either driver, unfortunately. Fernandez probably safe. Ibanez probably needs to go out again. There's a purple. And a purple. Nice. Pushes her to first. Good stuff. Alright. I think we're going to call that. I mean, it's possible Fernandez drops down. I doubt it. If he does, it's alright. We should be some. Should be good. That worked out. Obviously, Ibanez number 1. Looking good. Of course, that's just qualifying, so don't want to get too excited about it. Let's go ahead and put on older tires here. Was not a great lap for Fernandez. He's definitely have to go out again. Ibanez maybe okay. Second. All right, we can live with that. Let's get ready for Fernandez to go out again for sure. I think we'll hold off on Ibanez here. Take a lot of work for these other guys to pass her where she's at now. There might be a couple that do, but I don't think we have 9 people pass her. Unfortunately, he's going to have a lot of traffic in front of him on this lap. That's not good. It was a better lap for him. Oh, and actually did push him up to second. So, never mind. I stand corrected. Good job. You can finish second and third in the race itself. I mean, Sainz is just so ridiculously fast right now. Oh, we just got to get more of our parts. I mean, I think we run the same strategy as before. Just run on a used tire to begin the first one. Get their confidence up a little bit. And it's currently number 1. I'm not expecting him to stay there. Wow. He actually had a really good lap that time. So I don't think he'll stay there. I think Sainz is going to get him here in a second. Fortunate Ibanez still just not having good qualifyings right now, but it is what it is. At least they both made it to Q3. That's the big thing. And Fernandez does start in first. Not the way I thought that would play out, to be perfectly honest. I assumed it would be her. All right. This is a balanced track. I actually think we're going to go ahead and go with these engines. Yeah, they're not full power, but I think it'll be fine to go with these engines. Most of the other people are probably on less than great engines as well. I think the only thing we're going to really change here is just really push that one a little bit more. Spread these out a little bit. I mean, it's not any faster, but I kind of still like just the idea of being a little more aggressive there in the middle. Same kind of idea with you, to be honest. Yours, however, is faster. By a full second. All right, let's go with that. They are running both the same strategy. Not super ideal. I mean, they are 8 spot or 7 spots separated, so maybe it's okay. We're gonna go with it. We want to run the risk of dropping any fuel. Nah, not yet. Again, if it's like less than a 1.5 kilograms, I'll probably drop it then, but this is a lot. Yeah. We'll leave it out. All right, let's go with this and see what we can do.
The anticipation is... Get ready for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
So we'll watch Ibanez here at the beginning. Ibanez up in 7th. Up in 6th. Fernandez looking pretty decent. Not quite breaking a second. There's a second right there. I don't know if he'll hold it though. Not sure how Sainz is in 9th. He must have had a absolutely terrible qualifying. Ibanez temporarily fastest lap. All right, go ahead and drop these down to aggressive actually. Fernandez battling for first right now. Come on, get this pass, get this pass, get this pass. Almost, not quite. Alright, I'm going to top up both of y'all. Let's just settle in here. I will say this for it. The cars at the top are not all the same cars except for us, right? We've been consistently near the top. But, I mean, we've had Red Bull up there. We've had RB up there. We've had Mercedes now. Where there's Ferrari. I've seen Aston Martin up there. I've seen Kick up. I mean, we've seen so many different teams up near the top. That's good for us, right? If the rest of the field is competitive with each other, and then we're just consistently near the top, overall, that is obviously a good thing for us. Now, that might mean we never get the top driver, but we should potentially have the top team if we keep that type of performance up. Fortunately, we're still not connected. Oh, wow, you are way below your line. We're gonna have to go light, unfortunately, for you. You're a bit below your line as well. Probably need to go light on you as well, unfortunately. It's gonna mean that they drop both drop down a little bit, but that cannot be helped. We also came out on mediums, surprisingly. So with the fact that we're not actually passing these guys when they're on mediums, not a great sign, I'll be honest. You're going to have to pit early, unfortunately, but you should be able to get back on your track, I think. And dropping down to 7th and 4th. That's because we're really not pushing the tires right now, but that is what it is. I think one more lap for you, and you should be able to go back to normal. You might not be able to go back normal the entire rest of the time here. Alright, I think you can go back normal now. Definitely have to pit even as probably after this next lap, which is fine. We'll just not go as crazy on the hards. Not the end of the world. Actually, I probably should have pit her there. That's alright. We'll go ahead and schedule your pit now. And I'm not saying if I'm going to touch anything yet. We'll just let you run this last lap out as is. You're going to be a little bit low. This is a little scary. What was that? Oh, wow. No, there's one of the RP cars out of the way.
Sorry.
Don't apologize to me. Good news is we were about to pit both our drivers, so this actually was exactly when we wanted to pit them. A little unexpected, so we'll bring them both out on hards, of course.
The restart is moments away as the race continues. And it's lights out, and away we go.
I mean, we can push this. We can push this. And we can full deploy. I don't know that we had... I guess we should attack for the first lap. Just to make sure we're kind of going for it here. What kind of tires is everybody else running on? A lot of hards. A couple softs, but a lot of hards, so this can be fine. Let's go watch Ibanez for the first start here. I don't know if that pit stop was good for us or bad for us. I mean, I don't think it was bad for us because that's when we were going to pit anyway and it saved us the pit time, right? But I also don't know if it's necessarily good for us because everybody else got a free pit as well. But maybe if they pit earlier, then they weren't as aggressive at the beginning as we were. Maybe ultimately is technically better for us, but only slightly. I don't think it was much of an advantage for us. Go, 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 go. Good job. Sainz is at the top, and he is so fast. I think there's a decent chance we could win the team trophy this year, but I just don't think we win the driver's trophy. I think he is just so incredibly fast. Still got a lot of parts to design though, so I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself on doubting our capabilities. Oh, I should have dropped this already, but we'll be fine. I mean, if Fernandez can stay close, you never know what can happen. Alright, go with that. Fernandez did pick up a fastest lap there. Nice to see. Ibanez dropping down to 4th. Not nice to see. Ibanez is supposed to be our better driver. Not really looking like it these days. Who is Vest? Somebody. I don't even know who that is. I've not seen them up there that much enough to know who they are. I can look here probably. Frederick Vesti. Do I know who you are? Frederick Vesti. I do not know you. 78 overall compared to our 88s and 83s. And you're beating us. I mean, is your car just that fast? I guess it is. I mean, Bottas we know. We've had him before. We've won with him before. Ibanez is really struggling on this track. I'm not sure how to evaluate that and understand what's actually happening here. Although she did just take a pretty significant lead all of a sudden. I'm sure what just happened. Maybe they were just pushing really hard and they just ran out of push juice. And that's all it was, is just they were pushing and we were not. I mean, Sainz is still just insane right now. But we are pretty fast cars, right? This does look good for us. For the rest of the field. Like, this is what I would expect coming into the season. Where we're at right now compared to the rest of the field is exactly what I expected. Sainz is the one that's worrying me. Like, I don't know what that's about. Because it's not the car, I would assume, because Lawson's down there in 13th place. It's the combination of the car and the driver. I mean, is he basically the best driver right now? He is an 88. So he's as good as, he's actually Leclerc. You could argue this the best driver, but he's obviously extremely good. So I think it's up for debate of which of those two is the best driver. I did not realize you caught up with each other. Do we want Ibanez to, or Fernandez to not fight Ibanez here? I don't think we do. I think we want you guys to be safe here. So let's go ahead. Don't fight teammate. And just settle in. Let's settle into a 1-2 punch here. Just kind of zip along here. I mean, it could slow us down by doing it this way, but I don't know. I just don't want to run any risk. Let's play it safer here. I can go ahead and put you back on neutral. Put you back on neutral. Sainz is just running away with this entire thing. Do I want to pit? I can pit one of you. I'll probably pit Fernandez. He's behind anyway. Which probably means we need to let him pass here. So that he can just burn through his tire as quickly as possible. Alternatively, we could just have Ibanez do it. They're within a percentage of each other. Yeah, let's just have Ibanez do it. I don't think it'll matter. Do it this way. And we'll just have you attack. You're already pushing and deploy. You just stay where you're at for one more lap. She might gap him a little bit where he doesn't get DRS, but maybe not. Actually, I think he'll be fine. Honestly, the fact that she's going faster will pull him along a little bit, which is a good thing. Alright, so now he can safely, once he crosses the line, schedule his pit, and also go full attack, full deploy. Fast pit stop, fast pit stop. Come, let's go. That's a fast pit stop. We like that. We like that a lot. Drop down to 6. That's not bad. We can definitely catch that up. Let's go ahead and top up here. Keep pushing the fuel. Fernandez just shaved it down to 7 seconds here with this pushing he's doing. It's not bad. We're gonna have both of our pit stops out before Red Bull does. 2-1. Okay, we can live with that. It's not great, but we can live with that. And he does come out. We do want him to be behind Ibanez, so we don't want him to fight here. Top up. All that's good. All that's good. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. You top up. And then you go ahead and attack. Not attack. We're just going to deploy here. Temperature's not quite there, but you've already done a full lap, so we're going to call that close enough. Hernandez is about to kick on his deploy. We'll deploy here. Everybody in front of us has to pit. Sainz is so far ahead of everybody. But he's the only one that's ahead of everybody. Like, everybody else is going to, like, the guys around us right now are going to have to pit, right? Yeah, everybody around us is going to have to pit except for Hamilton behind us. So these two guys, Bottas and Vestel or whatever his name was, they still have a pit and we've caught up with them. So we're going to be good on that. Ideally, we just get past them naturally, and then they just pit behind us, and that's fine as well. Fernandez, I'm surprised he did not get past him there. He had some DRS there. There we go. Now, we do have some guys coming up behind us that, like, again, Hamilton doesn't need to pit. Gasly, Hulkenberg, none of those guys need to pit, but we're on fresher tires than them. We do have that going for us. I'm assuming Sainz is about to pit soon, you would think. Big thing is, how much can Ibanez close the gap before he pits? And how long is the pit stop on this track? I didn't remember seeing what we saw before. The full pit stop timing. Right, there's his pit. Can she even come close to catching him? She cannot. She's gonna have the straightaway here. She will catch him, but he's on fresher tires. Well, catch him, I say. She won't actually catch him, unfortunately. But she will get very close. So, I mean, unless something crazy happens, this is our 1-2-3. I don't expect him to lose it because he's on fresher tires now. He's on softs. So, yeah, he's definitely going to maintain his lead. Do not see us catching him at all. So, hopefully we just settle in here. This will be our 1-2-3 and then it'll all be good. He's so fast. I mean, we are fast compared to the rest of the field. He's fast compared to... I mean, it's just... insane. It's insane how much faster he is compared to the rest of the field, if you think about it that way. Does this change anything? We could be on his tail with some soft tires, which would give us a chance. I think we have to go for it. It's kind of risky. I think we only go for it with Ibanez, though. He delayed his later anyway. I don't know if I necessarily want them both fighting at the exact same time. I don't know if that's helpful to us. I think if she can get first, I don't know. Yeah, I think this is fine to do it this way.
Oh dear, a crash. There's been a crash.
That's a really fast time there. Can she get out in front? No. Ooh. It's alright. She's on fresh tires though. And she will be able to pass them once it kind of happens. I mean, I guess, I don't know if it matters, but I guess we harvest here. Man, she just barely missed getting out in front of them too. I thought she had it. I mean, they're on pretty worn down tires. So in theory, she should be able to just smoke these guys. Not a lot of laps left though. I'm going to turn off your instruction to not fight your teammate. That might mess you up in this close proximity here. I mean, if it comes at 1 and 2, we might change it, but for right now. Alright, full on attack. Full on deploy. Full on attack. We're going to be putting on the fuel the entire rest of the race. I mean, I don't think any of that changes at all. Let's actually go watch her on this one. She's got to get past these two, though. They're going to... She can pass signs. She's got fresher tires. But she got to get past these two guys. One, maybe. Can she hold it? She can, maybe. Can she get the next one? Meanwhile, the other guys are running away. Come on. How you feeling? Very high. Put your aggression high. How are you feeling? Very high. We're going to be risky here. Come on, get past him, get past him, get past him. Don't let him slow you down. And he's definitely slowing us down. Come on. Go, 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 go. Man, she cannot get back. She's not even trying. Fernandez is definitely not going to be able to catch signs. Not on worse tires. And I don't think she can catch back up. She got slowed down way too long. It's so frustrating. A little bit of top up. We'll try and push a little bit at the very, very end, I guess. Man, what a shame. Just not fast enough. It was a risk. I think it was a worthwhile risk, but it was a risk. He is just so incredibly fast. It's kind of crazy. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tell you not to fight again because I think she is faster than you and can get past you here. So just let her pass and let her catch him. Potentially. She's the only one that can. I don't know. I don't think she can, but she's the only one that can. Alright, let's go ahead and full on attack here. You probably just need to stay on. Well, you can probably go aggressive. We have no ERS left to do anything here. She is catching him, though. Did we just crash? Oh, my mouse cursor moved over to this and everything just... I got scared for a second. I thought I was... Just ignore me. I got a little panicky. Alright. We might be able to pass him without him attacking here, but... Which would be good for us because that would mean we could attack... to defend. And I think we definitely tell her, always defend. Now, Fernandez is not even close, so we're not even going to worry about him. I mean, she did catch up, and she is properly faster. So our risk, or our gamble of pitting at the yellow to get her some fresh tires does appear to have worked out. Now, he's coming. When we get around this little bit here, we're going to definitely have her... Go full on deploy here though, just to make sure he doesn't catch back up. I don't think we have to change anything else though. Stay deploy, stay deploy. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. He does have fastest lap, which is unfortunate, but Go, 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 go. There we go. That's what we needed. Yeah, that yellow. It worked out. I was a little worried it didn't because she got stuck behind those other guys so long. But she was just so fast with those fresher tires that she was able to catch them, so that was good. Awesome. It's a shame he got the extra point, but it is what it is. I mean, he's still leading, obviously, overall in drivers, which you would expect. But, team, we are now the first place team, which is awesome. Now we just got to keep winning some first so we can get her back into as the first place driver overall. We're still first here. So still good stuff there. And that extra pit stop, huge gamble. Hey, we got $1 million from that. Pretty big. All right, well that's it. Suzuka in 11 days. We will have some new parts by then, right? We'll have... Well, yeah, you'll have some new suspension, right? Yeah. Because we already got these 2 parts on the cars. These are just finishing up. We will have the new suspension. 5 days left on the side pods. We should be able to have the front wings then. So we'll have, I think, 2 front wings for that. And then we won't have any more designs themselves done, but that's okay. All right, we'll put a cut on there when we come back. Suzuka, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.